Hello there, my name is Reed Moore, the head literature critic for the Atlantis Times. Welcome to Critique of the Finest Literature. Today, I will be reviewing what I have been told is at the forefront of modern literacy. It is my honor to read and review for you today the articulative masterpiece that is, thank you thing, The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. Okay, here we go. On a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. Then it rested on a red flower and turned reddish. I see a pattern. When the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. Yep, called it. You could hardly see it. When the chameleon was warm and had something to eat, it turned sparkling green. But when it was cold and hungry, it turned gray and dull. Now, with this page, I absolutely love the subtle use of a metaphor. I mean, this passage is clearly referencing a plant. When it's warm and full of nutrients, it's bright green, while when it's cold and hungry, it's dull and loses its color. Anyway, moving along. When the chameleon was hungry, it sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved, up, down, sideways, until it spotted a fly. Then the chameleon's long tongue shot out and caught the fly. That was life. It was not very interesting. But one day... Okay, now on that page, there are two things I would like to point out on this page. First, I love the way the author describes the protagonist's day in order to convey his dull and boring lifestyle. You can really feel the character. Secondly, I would like to point out the great use of the foreshadowing in the line, "but one day." Anyway, but one day... The chameleon saw a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. You'd think after living in the wild for quite some time, this chameleon would have seen some other animals, but that doesn't matter. How small I am, how slow, how weak. I wish I could be a big and white like a polar bear. And the chameleon's wish came true. But was it happy? No. Well, that was a surprise. I wish I could be handsome like a flamingo. Now here, the extra pair of legs symbolizes his extra attractiveness. I wish I could be smart like a fox. Now here, his extended tail represents his extended intellect. I wish I could swim like a fish. Now on this page, the addition of fins symbolizes the addition of his ability to swim. I wish I could run like a deer. Now here, the increase in antler length represents his increase in speed. I wish I could see things far away like a giraffe. Now here, his extended neck represents his extended field of vision. I wish I could hide in a shell like a turtle. Now at this page, the symbolism is a bit tricky. On this one, the addition of the shell symbolizes the addition of his ability to hide under it. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. Now here, the increase in nose length represents an increase in strength. And I wish I could be funny like a seal. And on this page, the addition of flippers represents the addition of an actual sense of humor. Now, with these last few pages, I absolutely loved the obscure metaphors and symbolization. Eric Carle was definitely blessed with an absolutely symbolic mind. I wish I could be like people. Just then, a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry, but the chameleon was very mixed up. It was a little of this and a little of that, but it couldn't catch the fly. An absolute tragedy, I assure you. I wish I could be myself. The chameleon's wish came true, and it caught the fly. Now this right here is the epitome of conflict and resolution. An absolute tragedy had occurred, but through a strong will and determination, the protagonist was able to help himself and resolve his issue. I think that this book is absolutely wonderful. As a professional, I've never seen such a beautifully written piece of art such as this. My only criticism is that something appears to have gone wrong in the illustration process, for all of the images are very blocky and appear to be chopped up almost.
Hey, Reed? That's because it's a collage-type art style. It's a style of art.
Thank you, cameraman. In that case, this book is entirely literally flawless. I give it 5 out of 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chameleon sections out of 10. Thank you for watching this session of Critique of the Finest Literature. this video, I obviously got a bit of a helping hand. So, a special thanks to my friend Encrypted. He doesn't have any social medias whatsoever, but I'm still giving him a shout out. So just know in your mind that someone somewhere helped make this video. So special thanks to Encrypted.